Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Colleen. I am the Creative Gypsy. You can visit my website at thecreativegypsy.net, not .com, .net. This lighting is a little harsh. Well, what are you gonna do? So you guys are my polar opposites. I'm a Gemini. As you can see on the chart, we are directly across from each other. Here's you guys. And then it goes straight across. Here's me. So we are very similar and yet very different at the same time. We both, I feel like we both enjoy philosophical conversations, learning new things, but maybe we go about them in a different way. And the way that we communicate is much different as well. Anyway, one of my best friends was a Sagittarius. Sometimes communications don't really work out the way that we wanted it to. That's something that we definitely need to work on. I'm sharing a lot with you guys. I guess because maybe I feel so close to you. Anyway, so this is your very first reading that I'm doing. My very first reading for you. So welcome. I'm doing a monthly reading for Sagittarius for the month of November. I'm going to pull some cards with my Wildwood Tarot deck, and then I'm going to pull two cards from my favorite Oracle card deck, Nature's Whispers. So I'm just reflecting on your energy, praying on the cards. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of November? Oh, a card jumped out. I didn't even know. I feel like these want to come out. Whoa, okay, it's a bunch. I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of Sagittarius people watching their videos on here. I feel like you guys are pretty open-minded when it comes to divination, tarot, and the like. So I don't think that I would be surprised if a lot of you guys are watching. Woo. So I'm feeling like the word depression kind of came up for me. Have you been dealing with depression? Have you been working through it? Maybe something is going to occur this month that makes you feel a slight depression. Maybe it's in regards to family issues, just because, you know, Thanksgiving is around the corner for us here in the U.S. Feeling kind of a low energy for you guys. Sorry. Sometimes it's really fast, and then other times it's like, okay, let's go. Spirit guides, connecting with my spirit guides and all you Sagittarius, all your guides, for anyone that's watching. Okay, I just felt like I need to just flip it over. Okay, so let me just quick pull the oracle cards. Really fabulous artwork. Definitely recommend checking out their oracle cards if you are into that stuff. It's Nature's Whispers, Angela Hartfield. The artwork is by Justine Wall. I just absolutely love her artwork. I mean, the amount of detail within the art is insane. It's like there's a world and then there's like another little world inside one spot, and it's really neat. So, yep. So, gratitude and appreciation, which is interesting because it's the month of, you know, November, which is, you know, Thanksgiving for America. So a lot of reflection on what you're grateful for. I just love this artwork. Sorry if it's backwards, the writing, but it's still beautiful. So that's the theme for this month. Really tapping into what it is you're grateful for. And then I got the challenge is assurance. So I feel like that is self-doubt. Doubting yourself this month comes up very strongly. Whew, I just gotta rush. Okay. So I'm feeling like that there is, you want to reunite with somebody, but you're feeling like the way you may communicate to them might be out of balance because you feel this lack of respect. This card is, sorry about the glare, I'm trying to find where you can see it. Respect. There it is. Respect. So the first week is all about respect. Respect for yourself, respect for others, respect in the way that you communicate with others, trying to keep the balance between air energy and, you know, your intuition, like the ether versus like what's real. Trying to keep a balance between that and how to communicate properly through that. The lighting is so harsh. Give me 1 second. Well, whatever. It's nighttime, so it's hard to get some good lighting. I'm supposed to do this during the day, but, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. And it is what it is. So I wonder if that's the energy that's coming in right now, like being very focused on your appearance, how others perceive you, rather than being real, like really grounded in that, like just being authentic. Maybe that's another issue, that they're doubting yourself, so being worried about how others perceive you rather than just being confident in yourself and being authentic, and people can take it for what it is, which is interesting because I feel like Sagittarius usually just doesn't really give a shit, or they act like they don't give a shit, but they do. So anyway, so this feeling of wanting to reunite with somebody, I got the Six of Vessels here, Six of Cups, says reunion right on there. A desire to reunite with somebody, but you need this balance in the way you communicate with others because you're feeling disrespected, or in one way or another. And then, so then into the second week of November, this is where I feel that depression energy comes in, because I feel like you're going to, or you may want to reach out to somebody, but you're not doing it, and it's making you feel depressed. And because of that, you want to distract yourself. There's this feeling of wanting to distract yourself from your issues, the emotional issues. 5 of Cups, 5 of Vessels. So there's like the sense of the same thing as before, like how you want others to see you. So you're just going to ignore whatever emotional issues that you're dealing with and let everyone think that you are in a state of ecstasy, that everything's great and life is wonderful, when really you have a lot of shit that you need to deal with that you're not focusing on. We have your ancestors, your spirit guides, or people on the other side are going to be like guiding you, or attempting to guide you this month. Really tapping in with your ancestral line, really. Maybe it's going back to the root of where these issues are tied to. Communication issues, maybe. Reflecting on your family line, which is interesting. November. I've got a lot of everybody else, it seems like all the other signs so far have issues that they need to reflect on from their past, which makes sense because most of November we're in the sign of Scorpio, which is all about diving deeper into those issues that we don't really want to deal with, that we just act like they're not really there, which makes sense with this card. But now's the time to really start paying attention to them, or it's going to start smacking you in the face again and again, which is definitely something that I went through this past year. If you've been following me, I've explained it a little bit in my Instagram. You can check that out, instagram.com/thecreativegypsy. Okay, so that's that energy for the second week. Feeling this sense of depression, but not wanting to address why you're feeling so depressed, why you're wanting to reach out to someone and you're not. You know, what are the real reasons? Getting to the root of the problem is what you should be doing for the second week, but it may be really easy for you to just ignore it and distract yourself with a lot of partying, or just, you know, simple pleasures like that. Okay, so week 3. So definitely the inner challenge, the challenge within you, the going back and forth fighting with yourself over this issue of reuniting with somebody or issues with communication continues through this, it looks like through the rest of this month. You're really struggling this month, Sagittarius. It looks like, so you're fighting internally, but you feel like you want to be in charge of something. You want to be in charge. You want to start creating things again, but you're going back and forth between something, this communication with another person, and you're ignoring that inner wisdom that's been calling out to you since the week before. So it's been calling out to you. You need to tap within to your intuition, get to the root of the problem, or it's going to start to bite you in the ass more and more. But here you are ignoring it. This is all about 9 of Stones, 9 of Pentacles. This is kind of feeling like, I feel like a sense of lack is occurring. Maybe you're focusing on everything that you do not have, as opposed to what you do have. Not tapping into that wisdom that, you know, there is a wisdom there waiting for you, but you're ignoring it. You don't want to learn the lesson. That's what it is. You're refusing to learn the lesson that is coming from whatever issue you're having with somebody. This communication breakdown with someone. So then as we go into the 4th week of November, still this feeling you're isolating yourself more and more. Nine of Cups. This really like taking this depression card to like a whole other level. Or maybe it's actually, no, this is a 10 of Vessels, this is a 9 of Vessels. So maybe you're taking a smaller step back from this depression that you were experiencing in the 2nd week of November. You may start to feel a small step backwards from that depression, but it's still definitely there. And it's saying really like the only way, like maybe there's this feeling of selfishness, this like really too much focus on yourself and not enough focus on the things to be grateful for, that is in your life. And this very last card is all about, you know, getting yourself refocused, refocusing your energy on what it is that you do have in your life, what does bring you joy, what you are grateful for, and getting back into your confident self. Hi Sagittarius, I ran out of space, so I have to re-record the last part of what I was saying. So I was saying redirecting your focus onto what does matter in this moment. What are you grateful for in the present moment? Really reflecting on that and not allowing this issue of this communication breakdown between you and another person, or maybe a couple people, I'm not really sure, but you and another person, this communication breakdown, don't let it take over your happiness. Don't let it control your existence in every moment. Really taking your power back and deciding, you know, only you can control what makes you happy, not allowing, you know, others or different situations to control that for you. So really getting back to what you're grateful for. You may come off to others as a certain way, but really the way that you're feeling on the inside is drastically different than how you're portraying yourself to others. So maybe finding that balance will help you to bring in an energy that's more authentic to you. Maybe this communication breakdown is because of this imbalance in the way that you present yourself to others and the way that you really are on the inside. So getting that balance for a more authentic Sagittarius may balance out your emotions, make you feel more confident and more empowered in the situation, and allow you to approach this issue from a more positive and more effective place for healing, for healing for you and for the other person. So that's kind of funny because it's like just what I'm going through this. And I know other people who are dealing with Sagittarius are going through this as well. So this is very interesting that this totally came up. And maybe you are going through the same thing, or maybe you know a Sagittarius who's going through the same thing. So definitely getting back to what you're grateful for and really appreciating what you have in your life will get rid of this feeling of self-doubt through it all. So that's your reading for the month of November. I hope you liked your reading. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube video. If you would like a private reading, you can go to my website, thecreativegypsy.net, not .com. That's a weird website. Don't go there. Go to mine. Thank you. And you can follow me on Instagram, /thecreativegypsy. And if you have any questions or, you know, if you like my format or if you have any suggestions for a way for me to adjust it, anything like that, any words of support or things like that, you can put in the comments. Positive comments only, please. And yeah, so that's your month of November. Don't allow others to dictate your happiness. Only allowing yourself to control your energy and your emotions, and really reflecting on how you can tap into your authenticity and feel confident in showing that to others is really the moral of the month, and appreciating what you have in your life. So really reflecting on that this month as we head towards December, which is actually November 22nd through December something. I'm not really sure. So happy birthday, Sagittarius, and I will see you in December for your birthday month. Okay? Thanks for stopping by. Have a great month.